Hello. I, oh. Yeah, Bear got concerned. My dog. He got concerned when I started talking. Okay, hello, and welcome to How to Stay Sane While Unemployed. These are my top 8 tips to stay sane while unemployed. And yeah, let's begin. Number 1, I think this is probably the most important one, is kind of have to just keep looking for a job or slash you gotta progress your career. So if you're like in school and you know you're going back to school, then it's like, okay, there's a little bit of like, your brain knows that you're still progressing, and like you need to still feel like you're progressing in life to something, right? And when you're unemployed, it's very easy to feel like you're stagnant and you just lose hope, especially with how impossibly ridiculous it is to get any job ever, at least in the current time. So it's important to just keep looking, like even if it's like one application a day, just do like one, and like once you do one, you'll realize it's not as hard to keep doing more. Try and find like a schedule for it. Don't just go for like 100 applications one day and then just give up the next. Just try and do like 5 a day or something, and then the more you do it, the more your brain will get used to like the progress, or like the habit of doing it, and you'll be able to do more and you'll be more resilient to it. And also, if you just know that you're going back to school, then this one doesn't apply as much, because you have like, your brain still knows you're progressing towards something. So yeah, that's the main one, just to stay sane. Number 2, hobby max. This is like the prime time of your life, if you're unemployed, to find what hobbies you like, what you enjoy doing, what makes you. Like when someone asks you, what do you do for fun? This is the time you find out what that answer is. And my recommendation for this is to set a timer on your phone, or if you're really addicted to your phone, like most people are, record yourself in a time lapse for 15 minutes, pick up a journal, and just sit there with your thoughts and think about everything you ever wanted to do in your life, and what that entails for you. Something for me, the 2 main things for me that like I really wanted to do was, I wanted to learn guitar, and I started this when I was working actually last year, but like that, and then also I wanted to just make YouTube videos, because it's always like a childhood dream of mine. So that's what I'm doing right now, and and just enjoy it. Just, I don't know, learning some random hobby or some random thing. I also am gonna read after this as well, is what I'm currently reading. And yeah, just find hobbies that you enjoy, and find things that like you enjoy doing, because you're gonna have a lot of time, and it's very important to fill it with things that you actually want to do, rather than just mindlessly consuming just the slop that is like Instagram or YouTube Shorts or whatever else you're scrolling on. I guess TikToks as well, but like, you don't want to do that. I know you don't want to do that. There's very few people that actually want to do that. People are just stuck in this loop of doing it because they have no idea what they actually want to do. So just take 15 minutes, put a timer, and like just write down what you want to do, and then choose one of those things, and just try and pursue it. And give yourself, I don't know, like 10 minutes a day to just like do that and like pursue that. And the main thing about this is like just consistency, like as the number one, like as looking for a job is as well, hobby maxing, just try and do a little bit every single day. Number 3, go outside. You need to go outside somewhere. If you spend 24 hours in your house or whatever living situation you're in, 24 hours in one building is not good for your brain. You need to spend at least a little bit of time outside. Go on like a walk, or I don't know, you can literally scroll outside if you really want to in your backyard. I've done that before, okay? And like, just, I think it's important for your brain to just like, we're stupid up here, we forget that there's a more to life than just our house sometimes. And I think just being outside and seeing that there's nature and life's moving, you see like little animals, like I see a butterfly right now just flying, and it's an important reminder that like life's still happening. It's okay, everything's chill. It's not the end of the world. And yeah, going outside helps a lot. And on a similar note to this, exercise. Usually I would say like it's hard to do this at home. Like I work out, but like working out at home just kind of sucks. I would say like running or walking is probably the most accessible for most people. Just going and this gets to like the other check mark of going outside as well. But this also stops your body from just not moving and rotting in your bed all day. This is probably the biggest fault of being unemployed. If you just rot in bed all day, it's terrible for you. And I'm not talking about physically, because yes, everyone knows it's like physically bad for you, and everyone knows it's mentally bad for you too, but like it is really mentally bad for you. And all you need to do is just like just a short brisk walk, just go around the block, and it will make such a difference in your day if you do it every day compared to just staying inside. So yeah, try and do that. Okay, number 5. This one is maybe more unorthodox, but have at least one weekly obligation. And when I say obligation, I mean something, obligation sounds like it's a bad thing, but just something that where it's like you have to attend. So like I'm fortunate that this week for me, I'm going to a concert. So it's like I know I have a weekly obligation where I'm going to attend. And this will tie into actually like the next point as well, but like you want to just have something where it's like, okay, like maybe you tell your parents that you're going to mow the lawn. Okay, now you have an obligation to do that. And especially if you set out like a time frame to do that. I'm trying to think of what else. Maybe if you have a pet, like a dog, take them for a walk. That's an obligation. Or maybe you told your friend you're going to help them with something. They need help, like moving a couch or something. I don't know. Just something where you're obliged to be there. And the reason I say this is because it's sort of reminiscent of like a job, where like a job, for most like full-time jobs, you're obliged to be there every day. And it gives you like, it still puts you in this like structured mindset of there's still things in life that I have to do and I have to be there for other people. And I have to, or be there for myself, or be there for, your pet or whatever. And it's very good. How can I describe this? It's just good for you to have this kind of obligation, because it makes you feel like useful as well. And also, let me tie into my next point. Number 6, talk to someone every day. Doesn't matter if it's through the phone or in person, ideally, or ideally you're going out to do something where it's like an obligation. Where this is why I said it ties into my previous point of the obligation, where usually your obligations are to other people. So it ties in kind of similarly, where it's like, okay, you tell your friend you're going to be there at this time to do this thing, and now you have this obligation and you have a social thing. We're social creatures. Doesn't matter how introverted you are, everyone needs to talk to someone. This obviously varies. During COVID, I was someone that like I was able to go like 2 weeks without really like talking to anyone like that much. I still talk to them like online, but like I didn't really talk to anyone in person, like besides my family here and there, and like I was okay. But now I kind of need to talk to someone every day, otherwise I can feel myself just like losing it a little bit. So this varies for everyone, but I would still say it's pretty important to at least get like a little conversation, even if it's like you go outside and you're waiting for the bus and you just make small talk with a stranger, and that's your only conversation for the entire day. That's still better than just no conversation with anyone. This is where you can like maybe hit up an old friend or something. That's hard to do, especially if like you haven't talked to them in a while, but I don't know, something to just talk to someone every day. All right, number 7, appreciate the moment. Like right now, I'm just chilling in my backyard. You could probably hear, I don't know what that is, like a lawnmower, or not a lawnmower, like a saw, like a chainsaw. I don't know, I hear something, but the moment is pretty much all we really have, and it's nice to just take a moment, just like relax and just enjoy life and be grateful for everything I have, and for hopefully everything you have. No matter the fact, like right now it's like I'm jobless, and some days I'm just like, damn, like this sucks, but also it's like I get to chill and I get to enjoy life and I get to just relax. Wow, that's really loud. But just appreciate the moment instead of feeling too bummed out about being unemployed. And just appreciate that you have time to go on your phone and watch this video, you have time to relax, you have time to do your hobbies, you have time to talk to people, you have time to exercise, to go outside, you have time to do all this. So just try and appreciate life. Try and take a moment of gratitude. Think about like, I don't know, just one thing you're grateful for today. Like something, surely there's at least one thing you're grateful for today. And for me, a lot of times it's literally just like drinking water. I get to just drink water, and I'm really grateful for that. But it's really important. This goes outside of just being unemployed, but I think it's really important when it's very easy to get lost in that like distortion of everything's over. Life is doomed when you just don't have a job, you're stressing. and it's important to appreciate the moment. And number 8, my final tip, is to try and have a consistent sleep schedule. This one is probably, of all of these, the hardest for me, because a lot of times, because I have no reason to wake up early in the morning, then I don't. And honestly, this is the one that I would say, like, even I don't really do this that well. Like, I wake up anywhere from like 8 to like 11 o'clock, so it's still somewhat consistent, but ideally it would just be like as consistent as possible. And this way, it just, again, it keeps that structure in your life. That's one of the biggest things, is to try and just keep structure in your life in some way, shape, or form. And the way, I would say the easiest way, at least I've found for me to do this, is have something in the morning to wake up to. So I used to really enjoy just like having like just eggs in the morning, and so I would. What's up? Okay. But yeah, have a consistent sleep schedule. I think my dog needs me for something, but I guess that's the video now. I hope you enjoyed, and good luck on getting a job. And okay, have a nice day.